What is going on YouTube? I have a rather interesting little gameplay for you today. This is a nuclear in hardcore capture the flag on Nuketown. This was, I know it was in the game of the week that we get on PC, and this came out one night. And at the start of this round, which is the second round, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go in with the 5-7. And I just absolutely destroyed their entire team at the start. But what I really wanted to talk about today is minimap awareness and just like awareness of the spawns and the UAV and how important it is. So this gameplay basically fits this extremely well, as all I'm doing is just like staring at the minimap for the most part. I know we have a vsat, so it's a little bit different, but it's like the same general principle. If you just constantly, maybe not constantly, but if you're always checking the minimap, the amount of information that you can get about like your enemy's whereabouts, just like there, you'll see me just work my way towards them as they come up. There's a couple of spawns like that for these poor people on the enemy team. Would not have been a good game to be on the other side. But yeah, this is one of the reasons I think people should always run vsat. Is it, like right there, it helps you out when people spawn in random places, especially on Nuketown. But also when you have vsat up and you see someone spawn somewhere, you know that that's the spawn point. So if you're running past, just in like the general run of play, you know that you should just sort of keep an eye out, basically. Especially on Nuketown, because they'll spawn anywhere and any time for the most part. Exhibit A. Yeah, the more aware you are of the spawns, the less likely you are to get killed by something like that. It's good to like get into the habit of just sort of ADSing at spawn points, so like checking lines of sight, basically. One of the things that got me a lot better at Call of Duty is watching Incredible Org play. I'm trying to think of the name of the map. It was Modern Warfare 3 map, and Arcade, the one with the mall. And if you just watch him play that, and the way he controls it and checks the spawn points, is very aware of where they're likely to spawn, where he should be looking, is always aiming down sights. Just stuff like that just makes a huge difference in sort of learning this game and getting good gameplays. And it's one of the things that was probably the first thing that got me decent at Call of Duty, because I've only been playing for a year and a half, thereabouts. I think it's a little bit longer now, but yeah, start of 2012 basically is when I started playing. And just as soon as I sort of started to realise like how helpful the UAV actually is, if you actually sort of tune in and focus on it, I started getting called a hacker a lot more, basically. I know this isn't exactly an impressive gameplay, I wouldn't say. I honestly find it kind of funny. I was laughing half the time. I was in a party with two other guys this game, and I don't know, it was just funny because it's just like they spawn and you just insta-kill them, basically. But understand that it is hardcore, and it only takes one of them to spawn in spraying their MP7 and I'm dead. So that very easily could have ended my streak, even with the vsat up. So anyway, that's about all I had to say, I think. I hope you enjoyed. I will have a little mini montage coming out over the next week on my own channel, which I won't be able to put up here because I'm using copyrighted music in it, because it's just necessary. You'll understand if you see it. But yeah, it's basically a party game montage on Hijacked. But yeah, anyways, I will see you all later. Thanks. Bye.